The formula for cultivating talent. Gentle golden sunlight filtered through the glass window, illuminating the pages of a book on the table. I sat across from the master, my mind wrestling with the question of how to cultivate a team of exceptional talents while also forging a tightly knit family. Within me, this felt like an unsolved math problem, because every organization and every family faces its own unique challenges. I boldly spoke up. Master, how can I support my associates in transforming from ordinary individuals into true talents? And is it possible to apply this very principle to my own family? The master set his teacup down, poured me a glass of water, and leisurely replied, "My child, talents do not just naturally appear. They are forged through proper acknowledgement, gratitude, and nurturing. This applies to both a family and an organization. Are you ready to listen to these 3 crucial steps?" My heart leapt with joy. "Yes, Master, please enlighten me." As the master began to share, I opened my notebook, carefully writing down his every word. He spoke unhurriedly. Step 1. Acknowledge to inspire passion. First, observe the things they accomplish, no matter how small, and acknowledge them as soon as possible. Say, "I am grateful to you for doing this so well." When acknowledged, they will feel valued, and from there, they will begin to love the work they do. I wondered, but Master, what if their tasks are just very ordinary? The master smiled. It is precisely the seemingly ordinary tasks that need the most acknowledgement. A sincere word of gratitude can light up their entire day. Remember, no one wants to work in a state of indifference. Acknowledgement is not meant to make them complacent, but to help them realize that all their efforts are worthwhile. I nodded, engraving his words into my mind. Step 2. Acknowledge to build responsibility. The master continued, "Once they have grown to love their work, you need to elevate their level of responsibility. Do not just acknowledge the results, appreciate their dedication and their willingness to shoulder the burden. Tell them, 'I am grateful to you for completing this task.' That will make them feel they're not just working for themselves, but for the entire team." I asked further, "Are words alone enough, Master?" The master nodded. Words are the core, but sometimes actions must accompany them. For example, if an employee asks for time off to travel with their family, genuinely say, "I am grateful that you are taking time to care for your family. This is not only good for you, but it will also help you return to work in better spirits." You will see that they return not only uplifted, but also with a greater sense of responsibility towards the company. Step 3. Admit their excellence to forge true talent. He emphasized, the final step is to admit their superiority in certain areas. Say, "You do this better than I do." When you do this, they will feel encouraged to maximize their strengths. This is the exact moment they become a true talent. I asked, "But Master, won't this make them arrogant?" He replied, "No, if you do it with absolute sincerity. A person who realizes their worth through acknowledgement will not become arrogant. Instead, they will feel proud and sense a responsibility to uphold the trust you have placed in them." I continued, "Master, can these 3 steps be applied to the family?" The master smiled and slowly explained. The family is also an organization, and sometimes the family needs a culture of acknowledgement and gratitude more than anywhere else. Listen and acknowledge, because every family member yearns for recognition, even if they never say it aloud. When your child accomplishes something, even something as small as picking vegetables or cleaning their room, acknowledge it immediately. "Mom is grateful that you helped prepare the vegetables today. Thanks to you, our meal is even more delicious." The child will feel valued and naturally develop a love for helping out. "But Master, what if the child hasn't done it well?" The master turned to me, instructing carefully. "Do not criticize. Guide them instead. I am grateful that you tried, but next time, let me show you a better way to do it. When a child feels acknowledged, they will not fear making mistakes and will be ready to try again. With your life partner, acknowledge their contributions, whether it is fixing furniture or picking up the children. Say, I am grateful to you for taking care of our family. You are a solid pillar for me. This not only deepens the connection, but also makes him proud and more responsible. Master, for the grandparents, do I need to offer such words of acknowledgement too? Everyone needs acknowledgement, my child. When you say, I am grateful that you always teach and love us, you are building a family atmosphere overflowing with love and respect. When you build a culture of acknowledgement within the family, every member feels loved and respected. The child will volunteer to help out. The partner will be proud of their role, and the family will no longer just be a place to live. It will become a cradle that activates talent, dedication, and the willingness to shoulder responsibilities for one another. I felt my heart lighten. From the Master's teachings, I understood that whether it is a family or an organization, acknowledgement is needed for it to become a nurturing ground for responsibility and love. I resolved to spread this culture, starting right from my own home and my own business.